Now we will see how the protein can be quantitatively analyzed. Protein is one of the most important biomolecules for the biochemistry because some proteins are act as an enzymes. Enzymatic assay is very important in the biochemistry. Some hormones are playing as a role of as a proteins. Okay, some amino acids is role is as a neurotransmitter just like glycines. So proteins are very important. So we can quantitatively analyze the proteins in our sample. So many methods are available. Here we will see one of the method is that estimation of protein by low risk method. It is based upon the principle it is that it has alkaline copper solution where the blue color is going to be developed. And now in the following reagent FCR, that is Follin CO-culture reagent, and contain the molybdic acid, phosphotungstic acid and phosphomolybdic acids. It is going to be reduced by the proteins, and it is because of the amino acid tyrosine and tryptophan present in the protein is going to reduce the phosphotungstic acid and phosphomolybdic acid present in the FCR reagent, and it will form a blue color complex which can be measured at 660 nanometer. So here we are table that we have to take a standard from the protein. Concentration will be the 200 microgram per ml. So we have a protein concentration of 200 microgram per ml. We will take aliquots of the protein of 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8 and 1 ml. So the concentration of standard will be 40, 80, 120, 160 and 200 microgram per ml respectively. Okay. Now we have to make up the volume with 1 ml with distilled water. As always, we have to take a blank in which there is no standard present. So we will make up to 1 ml, and to make up all the standard series we have to add 0.8 ml, 0.6, 0.4, 0.2 respectively to the standard concentration. Now after that we have to add 5 ml of reagent C. Reagent C is the alkaline copper solution. So blue color will be developed because of the copper sulfate is present in the alkaline copper solution. Then we have to incubate and allow to stand for 10 minutes. So it's a 10 minutes incubation. So it will give time to react protein with the alkaline copper solution. Then we have to add the FCR reagent. It is a Follin CO-culture reagent. It contains the phosphomolybdic acid and phosphotungstic acid. So after addition of 0.5 ml of FCR reagent in all test tubes including blank, standard and sample, we will incubate in dark for 30 minutes at room temperature. After completion of 30 minutes, we will take the readings at 660 nanometer by the spectrophotometer. So by which we will have a reading, and then we will calculate the amount of protein present in our sample. We have an unknown sample. We will take 0.2 ml of sample and we will make up to 1 ml with 0.8 ml distilled water. And we will also follow the same procedure for the sample, and we will have a OD by which we can calculate the amount of protein present in the sample. Now we are going to prepare the standard series. Here we have a standard of protein standard of 200 microgram per ml. It is a working standard from the protein. Now we have to take aliquot of 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8 and 1 ml. Okay. So we will start. There is always a blank. There is no need to add the standard because it will act as a control sample. So it is a 0.2 ml, then 0.4 ml. In third standard, 0.6 ml. In fourth standard, we have to take 0.8 ml of standard, and in the last we have to take 1 ml of protein standard. So we have taken all the standards. Now we have also one unknown sample. Here we have an unknown protein sample where we have to find the exact amount of protein present in it. So we will take 0.2 ml of aliquot from this solution. So here we have add all the standards and samples. Now we have to make up to 1 ml with the distilled water. So now we will add the distilled water in the test tube to make up to 1 ml. Now in blank there is no standard, so we will add 1 ml in the blank test tube. .8 ml in the first standard. In second standard we have to take 0.4 ml of, so we will add 0.6 ml of distilled water. In the fourth we will add 0.4 ml. And in the last standard we will add 0.2 ml. In the last sample we have taken 1 ml of standard solution, so we are not going to add the distilled water in it. Now the next step is what? We have to add 0.8 ml distilled water in the sample, because we have taken only 0.2 ml of sample, so we are going to add 0.8 ml distilled water into the sample solution. So here we have a series. Now we are going to start our practicals. Now after that, what we have to do? We have to add the alkaline copper solution, that is known as the reagent C. It contains reagent A and B. When we will mix, it will form a reagent C. It is an alkaline copper solution. It contains the copper sulfate solution and alkaline solution. So now we will add 5 ml of alkaline copper solution in each of the test tube, which is including blank, standards and sample also. This is our third standard. This is fourth standard. It's the last standard. So we have to complete the series for standards. Now we are also going to add the same solution to the sample solution. Now the next step is we have to allow it for 10 minutes for the incubation. So we will stand all the standards and sample to stand for 10 minutes. So it will give some time to get reaction of protein with the alkaline copper solution. So we will mix all the content of the test tubes and we will allow it to react for 10 minutes. So it's an incubation time for 10 minutes. So 10 minutes incubation has been over. Now we are going upon the next step, that we have to add following CO culture reagent. It's a FCR reagent. We are going to add FCR reagent in all test tubes, including blank, standard as well as sample. The aliquot will be 0.5 ml. So we are going to add 0.5 ml of FCR reagent in all the test tubes. We'll have a blank. This is what about the standard series. We have also added 0.5 ml of FCR to the sample. Here you can see the changes of color. Initially it was purple in color, now upon addition it is turns to greenish color. So now we have to incubate all the test tube in the dark for 30 minutes. So next step will be incubation of 30 minutes into the dark. So now we are going to incubate all the test tube, we will keep in the dark for 30 minutes. Now we have completed our incubation time for 30 minutes in dark. Now we are going to take readings on the spectrometer, and the lambda max will be 660 nanometer. Before starting the readings, we will take a blank first of all. So here we have a blank. Now we will take a reading from blank. So we will auto 0. Now here we have all the data for the protein. We have standards and also the data of the sample. So now we will plot a graph of concentration versus OD. So on the x-axis we will take the concentration, that we have 40, 80, 120, 160 and 200 microgram per ml concentration of the protein, and we have taken the OD from the samples. Now we are plotting the graph of OD versus concentration versus OD. Now here it's a graph. Now the OD which we are obtained from the sample, by which we can calculate the what amount of protein present in our sample. So here from the OD we can say our sample is contained the 100 microgram per ml of protein. So this is how we can estimate the protein present in our sample by